message to students entering the hotel industry next year is that it's actually quite an exciting time. One thing that the crisis has created is an even playing field. Because a lot of people have been displaced or lost their jobs, I think that means that there's no longer a queue, that everybody has got an equal opportunity as long as they're enthusiastic and they're hardworking and they're willing to learn. I think that it could be an advantage. Also, businesses are looking for fresh ideas. So coming fresh out of school when you're younger and you're enthusiastic and you think slightly differently and you haven't got any preconceptions, I think that would be a huge help. So actually I think it's an exciting time to join. Domestic tourism has always been an important part of our hotel group's business. Typically we would have enjoyed anywhere between 60 or 70% of business coming from either corporate or conference people within New Zealand borders. So we are well prepared to adapt to that market. However, it's certainly the case that maybe the opportunity around leisure guests might grow, and we'll be looking at our price points because we realise that often New Zealanders are more sensitive to that. We'll also be adapting our sales and marketing effort to make sure that our message reaches out to maybe a different audience. But actually we're very well placed already. If New Zealand goes down the path of attracting more premium clients, the skill set that is required is very similar to welcoming anybody. Whether you're here for a backpacking experience or you're looking for a top-end experience, the basic fundamentals of good hospitality still apply. The one thing that tourists want to take away is that they've met someone and had a positive engagement and that it's sincere. So those things remain the same. Just because someone is wealthy or have higher expectations, the way you approach servicing them shouldn't change. The opportunities that lay ahead for hotels in New Zealand coming out of this crisis are principally around the care and welfare guests would expect when they stay in our properties. They will be expecting to see high standards of cleanliness, attention to detail. They still expect a warm welcome, of course, but we have to appreciate that New Zealand is somewhat ahead of the curve in terms of our experience in living with COVID. As the rest of the world emerges from that and arrives at new destinations, they'll be tentative and they'll need some reassurance. So there's certainly an opportunity for us to get that hygiene and clean message across. But the other thing that is definitely going to emerge is the need for technology. Anything that's contactless is going to help a guest through their touch points. For instance, staying in a hotel, they'll be looking more and more to not have to sign in, not have to collect a key physically, and potentially look not to have so much a direct person-to-person impact. So the opportunity for us is to deliver new technology and make that whole experience seamless.